Today's brand is Line in the Sand. They sell UPF 50 plus swim and performance apparel direct to consumer. Hero products include the Splash Around swim dress and the Swim and Sport Scott. Pricing runs between $55 and $155. And the thing that makes them the only one doing what they do? The founder Lynn O'Brien launched this brand after a leukemia diagnosis when her doctors warned her she had to avoid the sun and she couldn't find a single stylish garment that actually protected her. 100% of profits go to cancer research and ocean conservation. Every single garment is UPF 50 plus certified and made from recycled Italian nylon. Featured in Oprah Magazine, Forbes and Couric Media. Crossover performance. The same Scott works for golf, tennis, pickleball, paddle and a day at the beach. I'm about to build one from the sun lineup, live on screen, using Perplexity for research, ChatGPT for copy, Claude for code and Klaviyo to deploy it. 4 AI tools, 1 email. And by the time we are done, you'll have every single step you need to do the exact same thing. Link in the description. Think of it like packing for a road trip. Perplexity loads the trunk, deep research into who's buying UPF 50 plus swimwear, and why she quietly hesitates every time the price climbs past $100 for a single piece. That foundation supports ChatGPT, which builds the route, the actual words that speak to her frustration with traditional swimwear that lets the UV right through, and her quiet fear that every summer brings her closer to a melanoma scare she already saw happen to her aunt. Claude takes that route and optimizes the drive, turning copy into code that renders flawlessly whether she opens it on her phone at the pool deck or her laptop planning next month's vacation. And Klaviyo delivers the packed car to her driveway at the exact moment she's starting to plan her spring wardrobe. Skip the trunk and the whole trip falls apart. But when you pack in order, each tool amplifies the next. You're about to see the difference in real time. Step 1. Research. And this is where most people sabotage themselves before they type a single word of copy. They skip this step. Then they wonder why nothing lands. Those two failures are connected. I'm feeding Perplexity a very specific prompt, not tell me about Line in the Sand. That returns a product page summary. I'm going deep. Direct to consumer model. What makes someone trust a $90 Scott that claims to work for 4 different sports when athletic brands sell dedicated golf Scotts for $60? Why a buyer picks Line in the Sand over Cabana Life or Coolie Bar or Mott 50 every single time? How one piece for every outdoor thing she does is the line that rewrites the entire purchase decision in this category. And most importantly, build me a complete persona, not women who swim. The Line in the Sand customer, and watch what's coming back. She's 38 to 48, Tampa, Florida, or Charleston, South Carolina, or Scottsdale, Arizona, or Austin, Texas. Household income $100,000 to $175,000, mother of 2, a melanoma scare in her own family or her own chart, and the insight that changes everything. She doesn't see herself as a sun protection shopper. She sees herself as a woman who refuses to choose between looking good at the pool and not getting another skin cancer consult. 1 sentence, and it rewrites the entire email. Pain points, buying triggers, objections, brand voice, the frustration that traditional swimwear is basically transparent to UV by hour 2 in the Florida sun, the disappointment that athleisure falls apart after chlorine, the quiet overwhelm of owning 3 separate wardrobes, one for golf, one for pickleball, one for the beach, when her closet already can't handle it. The dermatologist appointment where she was told to cover up and walked out wondering where she was supposed to buy something she'd actually want to wear. You can see all of this on screen. Every single piece feeds directly into what comes next. Which brings us to ChatGPT. Everything Perplexity built, the persona, the survivor adjacent identity, the objections about price and sport crossover, goes straight in. And I'm not asking for generic copy. I'm telling ChatGPT exactly who this email is for, what she's afraid of, and what she needs to hear to finally hit add to cart. And look at what comes out. A subject line that doesn't beg, it protects. A preview line that mentions the cause without hiding behind it. A body that opens with the one thing she has never actually been told by a swim brand, that the mission and the fabric are made of the same story. Then 3 products, not a catalog, not a sale, just the 3 things that prove the promise. The swim dress that covers her shoulders without hiding her figure. The Scott that works at the club and the pool. The sleeveless top with the built-in bra that stays in place through backstroke, pickleball and paddleboard. 1 call to action, 1 direction, 1 story. Now Claude takes everything ChatGPT wrote and turns it into production code. Not a template she's seen before. A custom-built HTML email, table-based layout, inline styles, MSO conditionals for Outlook, responsive at 600 pixels, base 364 embedded product images, dark mode prevention, Klaviyo merge tags wired in. The kind of build a $15,000 agency charges 3 weeks for. Watch the code stream down the right side of the screen. Watch the build log on the left. Deep teal, warm sand, coral accent. Colors pulled straight from a Gulf Coast morning at 7 a.m. and the light is gold and the water is still flat. A logo that whispers instead of shouts. Hero type in a warm serif that feels like handwritten beach house notepaper. A product grid that shows the fabric in motion, not a flat lay. Every single element chosen because the persona told me exactly what she responds to. Not what converts in some general dataset, what converts for her. A table-based layout that holds together in Outlook's word engine. Inline styles that survive Gmail, stripping every one of them on the way in. Responsive breakpoints that stack cleanly on her phone while she's standing at the coffee counter, deciding whether to open this email right now or save it for later. Cross-client verified. Gmail, Outlook, Apple Mail, Yahoo, one prompt, one pass, built in under 60 seconds. Now the email deploys through Klaviyo. 4 clicks. Upload HTML, set the audience, schedule the send. Done. A template that renders identically across every major email client on the planet. No last minute layout surprise, no mystery rendering in Outlook, no images that fail to load on dark mode at 6 in the morning. And here's the final product, the email she opens on a Saturday morning with her coffee and her sunrise already through the window. Hero headline, 3 stats that prove the claim, 3 product photos that prove the promise. A welcome offer tucked in after the products, because by the time she reaches that line, she has already imagined her Saturday at the club in that skirt, her Sunday at the pool in that dress, her Tuesday morning pickleball match in that top. One button, one action. She either clicks or she doesn't, and the entire email was engineered to make her click. The offer doesn't show up first, it shows up after the products. Because every welcome email that leads with a discount teaches the customer that the brand only matters when it's cheap. Line in the sand isn't cheap, she knows that. She's willing to pay for protection and cause and craftsmanship. The offer is the nudge, not the reason. And if you're not in swim and performance apparel, once you see how this works for one niche, you'll know exactly how to adapt it to yours. I'll see you in the next one.